Was coming. You knew it was coming when he stood there and watched it, and now a warning's going to be issued. You made reference to it at the time.
Yep.
And maybe it's more permissive in baseball today, but there's some guys that aren't going to go for it, and here we go.
Well, David Bell is hot.
Boy, is he hot. He is really hot. And some of the great all-time brawls in the history of baseball have occurred between these two teams. And Yasiel Puig is livid down there. Tanner Roark in the middle of that. Looks like some pirate has lost his hat. And Stephen Brault from the bullpen. Sprinting in. There's somebody really upset. I don't know who that player is that lost his hat. But he is some kind of bent out of shape down there. And look at Turner Ward.
That looks like Keone Keller. And it's kind of funny how it unfolded right there, because as soon as the warning was issued to Chris Archer, David Bell came sprinting out of the dugout, presumably either to argue that Archer should have been ejected from the game without a warning, or why did you issue a warning and all it does is hurt us because we have no chance for retaliation.
Well, it's the first time we've seen this temper of David Bell. He's been very mild-mannered.
And then Archer kind of made a couple of steps towards Dietrich.
He leads it off in the ninth inning with Fielder and Beltre to follow. 5-4 Texas. The hits are in favor of the Rangers, 11-6. Each club has made one error. We've got an argument going, and Fielder was sprinting toward the home plate umpire. What is this all about? Odor was into it with the home plate umpire. No, some Astros and Rangers are into it a little bit too over something. Fielder just sprinted toward home plate when Odor was toe-to-toe with the home plate umpire.
Well, I believe it might have been Hank Conger and Odor, if I saw things accurately. Now we've got two managers going after each other.
Well, now we do seem to have a rivalry in the battle for the silver boot.
You are right. I don't know the last time I saw two managers going face-to-face like that.
A.J. Hinch and Jeff Bannister right in the middle of the scrum. There's Steve Buechele, the bench coach now.
I got the impression at the plate, Brownie, that all of a sudden Hank Conger stood up, had heard one more thing than he wanted to hear from Odor, and they were about to come together, and that's when Prince entered the scene.
Yeah, Prince sprinted toward home plate. We're hearing that Conger was telling Odor to get in the batter's box. Odor showboated on his two-run homer to the upper deck in the third inning. His third base coach trying to settle him down. Odor does have a bit of showboating.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And the umpires ought to be the ones saying, get in the box.
Pushes it right to Valencia. We get a tag for out number 2. Moving to second is Pennington. I think a beef about the tag. You got to be kidding me.
Come on, I'm not sure why.
It was just a tag for crying out loud.
It really was.
I mean, give me a break. He's moved. Both guys are moving. Oh, for crying out loud.
Jose Fernandez was down 4-1, and now that pitch is behind Jose Fernandez, who takes exception. The ball thrown behind him, and Tyler Flowers is all in Fernandez's face.
And Freddie Freeman jumped right in front of Jose. Dee Gordon is the guy holding Fernandez back? Huh. And Markakis right there. Of course, he's the guy that got hit. And he may be explaining to Nick that he didn't mean to do it or apologizing. Otherwise, Nick wouldn't be walking away.
So you were right. There was more to it. And Ramirez threw behind Jose Fernandez.
And that's what he's complaining about, that he threw one up around his head.
We are back here at Petco Park, and Dave Roberts going after Andy Green here. The benches are going to clear. The conversation was going between the umpires and the managers in between innings, and then Dave Roberts heard something from Andy Green he didn't like and went after Andy Green, and now the benches have emptied. Already warnings have been passed out here based on the fact that Alex Wood, the pitcher, thought that Jose Pirela at second base was stealing signs and giving the signs to Manuel Margot while he was batting. Wood yelled out at him. Warnings were handed out by Greg Gibson, the home plate umpire. He brought both managers out to discuss it, and that's when Dave Roberts got hot. Right there. Heads to his dugout, and then all of a sudden Dave erupts.
Oh, Mark McGuire's. Boy, he was one of the first ones out there after contact was made.
And Cervelli gets hit by Marquez, and now he and Tony Walters getting into it. Cervelli acted like it was on purpose, and now both benches are going to empty.
Why would that be on purpose? That's my only question.
Well, we haven't seen one of these. And hopefully cooler heads prevail.
Yeah. I see a couple of the Rockies guys going, what are you doing? What? I don't get it.
Extra base hits, 18th all-time, just past Eddie Murray.
There's a base hit out to left center. Trout will turn and head to third. Kane bobbles the baseball, and Trout is being waved in. The throw to the plate is not in time. Albert ends up at second.
Yeah, they'll have some words for Ventura right now. Attention, here we go at this point.
Bench is clearing here. Jim Wolf, the home plate umpire, to his credit, doing a heck of a job. They're keeping everybody calm.
Well, look at Pujols right in there. Came right in from second base. Didn't like what Ventura was doing with Trout, not only with the line drive, but afterwards.
But credit Jim Wolf and Adam Hamari, the first base umpire. Here come the bullpens, and it's just kind of have to. But those two guys trying to keep both benches at bay.
I mean, there's no reason for Ventura to even say a word to Trout. And I don't blame Mike for when he came in to score that run, especially when you have that pitcher right at home plate, right next to you.
And he got smoked on the very first pitch. Chad Fairchild right out in front of the plate. Acuna tosses the helmet down, and now in a crouch on the third base line. The very first pitch of the game nails Ronald Acuna Jr. And now the Braves are coming out of their dugout looking at Urania. And now both benches are going to empty.
Brad Snitker's leading the charge.
I don't blame Snip for being mad right here. And I'll tell you what, if the umpire, Chad Fairchild, he should be tossed right here, Joe.
Absolutely he should. Absolutely he should. Meanwhile, Acuna is being tended to on the first, right there. Both sides were concerned about this before it happened.
And a 2-1. High fly left center field, headed for the fence. That bounces over the head of Jackie Bradley, and that'll bring Headley around second, heading for third. Jackie up and gunning. Going to be close, and he's out. What a recovery by Jackie Bradley Jr.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a scrum going on
here. There we
go.
Both of the dugouts are emptying here. Porcello and Headley were jawing back and forth, and both of the bullpens are going to empty as well. Some old-fashioned Red Sox-Yankees heat. Fire in the eyes of Chase Headley. It was him and Porcello who were going back and forth, I think.
Yeah, I think it was too. You know, Headley's had a lot of success against Porcello in his career. And I just wonder, because I didn't see it happen. We were doing the replay, but I wonder if Porcello said something to Headley. Let's take another look. There's Headley getting up. Yeah, Porcello said something to him, and Headley said something back.
Tied at 4 in the 7th inning. Off of Herrera's foot. And Moustakas flips to second base, and a hard slide by Laurie.
The Royals, they've had enough. They've been hit more times than anybody in baseball, and now that was a late hard slide.
You know, and it's easy to fall back on. We're just playing the game hard. But there was no way in the world that the Royals were going to turn a double play right there. There really is no place for a takeout slide there unless you're trying to injure the infielder.
I totally agree.
But you got to have a better feel than that.
Yeah, and if I'm going into that base there, I'm going directly to the base. I'm going to try to beat it. That was a borderline dirty slide. Hopefully Escobar is going to be all right. That's probably what's taking him so long. He's out.
And there might have been a riot here tonight if Laurie had been called safe and went back out to second base.
Oh, that one sails over the head of Rupp and goes to the backstop. And
threw him out.
Robles has been ejected from the game.
He didn't do it on purpose.
And now we got some serious hard feelings between these two teams.
Remember, Ruff was the batter that was up when Robles quick pitched in that game. Or was it Ruff? It might have been Ruff. Sorry, pinch hitting. I made a mistake.
Boy, oh boy. Well, Rupp has had himself a rough night.
Boy, this pitch was close.
Oh, right by his ear.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's Sal the Barber.
And you can understand why Rupp was unhappy.
Oh boy, I don't blame him. There he is.
Cespedes back in the dugout after getting his x-rays, which came back negative.
We don't want him involved in a fight.
No fighting. There was just a lot of posturing and staring and jawing.
I am the bastard son.